Hi, thanks for joining in today. As always, I'm excited for the opportunity to connect with you. And today, I want to talk about how to grow your savings. And I want to focus on four ways you can grow your savings. And the first thing is that you have to pay yourself first. Secondly, you have to start your savings early. Thirdly, you have to increase your income, not your spending or not your budget. And a bonus point, which of course is the last thing, is that you can also, of course, take some risk. And let's go in straight and talk about these ways you can grow your savings. And really, before I do that, I just wanted to highlight the fact that we save for various reasons. There are people who are saving for education, others are saving for vacation, for health, for entertainment, for weddings, and other people saving for their families. And always there is a reason to save, and always we will have a need for money at some point in our lives. And so these life events that I've listed would necessitate that we prepare ahead of time for these events, and especially saving for the unforeseen. But more importantly, there are people who are saving to maybe start a business or to expand their business that they already started. And so it's important that you pay attention to these four key ways you can grow your savings. And the very first thing is that you need to pay yourself first. By paying yourself first, I'm simply meaning that you can prioritize saving in your budget for the maybe week or for the month or for the year. Let saving be top on your priority. When you are paying yourself first, it basically means that whatever income you get, you are setting something aside for live events that may come your way along the line. And so you want to make saving a priority. So if you don't really put yourself first, you're never going to be able to build your savings. So just to let you know, like, there are always people who are depending on you and who will be expecting you to reach out to them and to support them financially, but you have to pay yourself first. That is very important. And sometimes it may seem like you're selfish, but really that is not the point here. The point is that you understand the importance of building your savings. And so you put that first above every other thing. So that is the very first point, that you have to pay yourself first. Secondly, start as early as possible. Don't procrastinate when it comes to saving, because there's never a good time to start. Don't feel like you have to have a well-paying job before you can start saving. You can start even with as little as, setting aside maybe 1,000 francs CFA if you're in Cameroon every month, and you would see that over time that is building up your savings, and you'll be happy and you'll be glad that you started early. So don't wait. Start to cultivate that habit even when you have very little, so that when you eventually have much, you won't find it difficult to set apart part of your income, or set aside part of your income as savings. So starting early is very important because it gives you time to build up your savings. And people who started early, they find themselves easily attaining their savings goals. And of course, there's never going to be a time where you can say, I have saved enough, and so let me start to spend. So at every given point in time or in your life, there is always going to be a need for you to focus on saving or building up your savings. And the next thing is that save on expected income. Save your bonuses from work or your incentives. So if at the end of the quarter or year you are given an incentive, maybe for exceeding your targets, or maybe just some motivation by the company or organization, that is an opportunity for you to save that, because most often what we get as bonuses or unexpected income is money we haven't planned to use, or we don't have need for. And if you make saving that money your priority, that unexpected income your priority, you would find that you're building up your savings faster than any other person, or the other people who would fancy spending those money on things that are not necessary, or maybe things that are not needs but wants. And so save those monies. Like I said, it could be raises as well. Maybe you got a pay raise you were not expecting. It means that basically your needs are still the same, but you can decide to increase your needs for the month, or your wants, so to speak. But in this case, if you decide to save also, you're not going to be feeling the pain, because this is money you didn't, that raise you didn't plan for, you didn't expect. So you can always save what income was not expected for the month or for the year. So make saving your priority in this way. And the next thing is that you have to increase your income, not your spending. A lot of people find it more easy to expand their budget and find things they can spend on, maybe buying an extra pair of pants or shoes, or just going out to spend more money with friends. There's always going to be a need to spend, but my encouragement for you is to increase your income, not your spending. Diversify your income. You already have a full-time job. What other ways can bring in extra income? Maybe it could be taking up a part-time job, or maybe taking up some form of job or some form of initiative that is going to bring you some extra money at the end of the month. So find ways to spend your spare time in ways that can generate more income for you. So be that person who is always excited for an opportunity to earn more money, to the point where you can sacrifice your precious time while people are going out there and spending time and just relaxing, maybe in off licenses and bars. You can find a way to relax, but also use your spare time to generate some more money so you can save that. So be someone who is very frugal with your finances, in the way you're avoiding unnecessary spending, and also questioning everything that you buy. That's going to leave you with more money in your pocket than you can ever imagine. So the last thing here is that take some risk. If you're going to build substantial savings, you can rest assured you will at some point be expected to take some risk, and it's really up to you. Don't let anyone pressure you to taking some risk you're not prepared for. When I talk about risk, I'm talking about the ability to diversify your savings. Don't put your savings in one portfolio. You can diversify them. Maybe you want to invest in some form of, do some form of market investment. You can buy shares, stocks, but be wise about these things and study the market carefully before you decide to diversify your savings. And you can diversify your savings by maybe putting them in different banks. Of course, there's always a risk, and there are various banking products that you can be able to invest in, or buy those products that will yield some return over time. So diversify your savings, take some risk as well, but be sure that you are taking measured risk. Take risk that is at your level. Don't take risk that will lead to losses. Of course, risk, when you're taking risk, you're expecting to lose, but you can diversify your investment and make sure that you're not putting all your savings in high risk products. So you can go for low risk products as well as high risk products, and that is going to help you to grow your savings. And if you're already doing these things, I want to encourage you to continue to grow in this way, by seeking to invest, by seeking to cut down on your expenses, by seeking to just diversify your income, but much more taking some kind of risk at some point in your life to grow your savings and to attain your financial goals. Thank you for watching. And if you've been watching and paying attention, we've talked about ways you can build your savings. One of them is that you need to pay yourself first. Secondly, you need to start as early as possible to build up those savings. And thirdly, increase your income, not your spending. Lastly, you at some point will be expected to take some risk. And we said it could be market investment, buying shares or stocks. And thank you for watching today. If you've been blessed, pass this message across and encourage other people who are still dragging their feet when it comes to savings. God bless you.